Hey folks, this is Vincent Ottilie with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly play Under Falling Skies. So this game supports one or more players, so you can play it solo or you can play it cooperatively, whatever you want. Ages 12 and up, and the average play time is 20 to 40 minutes. This is Ottilie's first time playing, and this is, I think, my second or third time playing, so I may get a rule wrong or two, but that is par for the course around here. So what are we doing? This is a cooperative game where we are trying to, well, think Independence Day. We've got motherships. We've got a mothership up here, and it is launching these smaller ships toward us. Now, typically the board would be this way, but due to the camera shot, it was just better this way. So enemies are going to be coming from one side, moving down onto our base here, and doing damage to us. There's a damage meter in red here, and if the red damage meter ever gets to 0, then that is game over for us. There's an energy tracker here, and this tracks how much energy we have at any point. We're going to be generating and spending energy in this game. And our main goal is to get this research counter all the way up to the top here before time runs out. And time typically is when either the mothership descends here or we take too much damage. There are modular boards, as you can see, so they're also double-sided. This is the easy side and the side with all the little nasty guck. Like, it's little, you can see little symbols over there. But anyway, this is like the advanced side. So this is the easier side. We're playing all easy side at the moment. But if you want to make your experience a bit harder, then by all means start flipping those center tiles. Your base is represented down here. These are the different rooms that we can place our dice in. These are worker placement dice. And we can only put one die in each column. So we have to sort of pick and choose where we're going to put our dice, what actions we're going to take, and so on. The other caveat is whenever we place dice to activate rooms, these ships will move down that many spaces. So if I put a 2 over here on this column, in this orientation, this is a column. It's a row for you because you're looking at it sideways. But imagine this being a column and so on. Anyway, so if a 2 were to go here, then the red ship would go down 2 spaces here. That's what it's going to come up to be. So whatever value this is, that's how many spaces the enemy ships will start going down the track. And if they reach your space here, then you take a damage. There's an excavator token here that starts right here, and that means you can only make use of the rooms that are before it. That's it. So we do not have access to any of these other rooms yet until we can move this excavator down the track here. And the more we move the excavator, the more rooms we have access to. And these rooms are typically more powerful. Some of these rooms have modifiers even. This spot here is a double die spot that says -3 on it. So if we put a 6 and a 5 here, that's 11. -3, whatever that modifier is, that's 8. So our total value here would be 8 as opposed to 11. So some of these spaces have modifiers on them.
Cool.
They also have a little cost, so any electric symbols that we see below the space, that will cost us energy to do. These yellow spaces here will allow us to gain energy, which is nice. It's worth mentioning that we are playing the absolute base bare bones game. The game comes with like a campaign, a scripted campaign. All of this here, like I'm not supposed to, out of order, these are all scenarios, extra stuff. Like this is like I wouldn't call it legacy, but you're going to spoil stuff as you explore this. What you're looking at here is like the base game and does not relate to the campaign. We're also not using robot dice, which are in blue. That's just extra things for the campaign when we get around to it. There's also an orange ship, which we're not using either. But we are using 5 of these purple ships, 4 of these white ships, and then for dice, there's 3 gray dice and 2 white dice. Every time we place a white dice, we have to re-roll everything else in our pool. So it's sort of pick and choose what we want to do. The rulebook, real quick, is roughly 15, 14 pages, 16, something like that. But again, as you go through the different campaigns in the box, more information will be made available to you. So let's go ahead and give this a try. There are no player turns in this. This is all like... We're working together. It's more of a solo, but we can work together and whatever.
Cool.
So the first phase is the dice phase. So what I'm going to do is, just so that it looks nicer, the mothership is going to eventually move down. But what does this say? I can't see from here. Roll all 5 dice. So why don't you go ahead and give all 5 dice a roll?
Sure. This is a co-op. Do you want to roll like 3?
No, go ahead and give it.
Okay.
I'll let you do the majority of the
rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, so we'll have to be careful in the future not to pour on the table. 1, 2, 4, 3, 5. So now we can decide how we want to place these dice in these rooms. And again, it has to be 1 per, again, column this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are anti-air batteries. This will prevent the enemy moving by 1. So if you put a 2 on this anti-air spot on the top, this ship will go down by 1. Okay, there are spots that you can use to destroy them. This little red spot here in your base, you have to spend a power, and it's a -1 modifier. But if these enemies reach these explosion spaces, if they land on them, you need to put a power in here equal to or greater than the number that's listed. So this says a 1, this says a 4, this is a 4. So if there's a ship here, and a ship here, and a ship here, and you roll a 4, or a 5 rather, and put that here, 5 minus 1, the modifier is 4. That would destroy all the ships, because this is a 4, this is a 4, that's a 1. But if you rolled, say, a 2, and put this 2 in here, and then 2 minus 1 is 1, this 1 would get destroyed, but these 4s would not be destroyed.
I see.
So you have to roll equal to or greater than the number listed. Like the room that you're powering has to be greater than, greater than or equal to the number listed here. So that's the red space here. We have to spend an energy to do that, huh?
What is this symbol?
As ships move down the track, if they land on something, different things happen.
Yeah.
This means the UFO mothership moves down by 1 space, moves closer to our base.
So game end is when the mothership gets down there?
Well, if the mothership reaches this skull space, if it moves down to here, I mean, that's the skull, game over.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's bad.
Jeez. And then I'm assuming the arrows just mean
the ships.
Columns.
Correct. The ships switch columns. Correct.
Okay. What about these on the sides?
If the mothership reaches that row, then this happens.
Okay.
This
brings back the excavator back to
this adds a white ship. This brings the excavator back by 2, meaning toward the surface, which is bad. Another white ship appears. Another white ship appears.
That's good, though, for us, isn't it?
White ships are, these always respawn. White ships are bad because they still do damage to us. But once we shoot them down, they're gone permanently.
Oh, I thought these were, our forces.
No. Those are enemy ships as well.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Okay.
We have no ships. We're shooting anti-air, basically, at this point.
-1 alien?
That is move 1 space down on the research track.
Yeesh. Okay, then.
Research, you'll notice there are green numbers here. So 3, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1. To move up to the next spot, you need to spend research equal to that number. So let's say that you had 2 research for this turn. This is a 3. You won't be able to move up to 3 yet.
Yeah.
You would have to get a 3 or above for the 1 research spot, and then move up.
I see.
And this is a 1. So let's say you had 4. This is a 1, this is a 3. You could do the 1 and the 3, and that's 4, and you can move up 2. Okay. But you also have to spend energy on most of these spots to do that.
That's 2 energy for just...
Right, but as we get down here, look, there's 3 spaces for research in green, only 2 energy. So that's going to be huge. So the more we excavate, the better our choices will be in our base. The more powerful our choices will become.
Okay.
Okay? So with what you rolled, how do you want to handle this?
How do you move the excavator?
Well, what you're going to do is you're going to choose a die, and you're going to put it so many spaces away from it in the excavator direction this way. So let's take a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I put the 5 here, right, then whenever we resolve dice, first of all, that ship would go down to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the mothership would move down. Probably not the best thing.
Yeah.
You can... we could use a different die. Let's say if we used a 4, for example, and we put that here, that's still 1, 2, 3, 4. That would go on the explosion space, and we would need a 2 to blow it up. But now, at the end of the dice placement, this excavator would move up to that. You also have to spend an energy to move it. So to move the excavator, you spend a die up to its value in the direction that it's going.
Okay.
to dig out more stuff. So, yeah. How do you want to proceed from here? What do you want to do? There's 5 purple ships that start on the very top.
Yeah.
To you guys, it's to the right. So, as an example, we could try and move the excavator. If we did 3, for example, and then did like 1, 2, 3 with it.
Okay.
We spend the energy, move it 3. That moves this ship down 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Whether or not that's a good move, again, another idea was to use this. If we place a white die, then we have to re-roll everything else.
Oh.
So if we want to use our gray ones, now's the time.
Well, how much would this ship move if I placed a 1 there?
Nothing. It would not move at all.
Not move.
Ones on a This modifies the movement by -1. So this would move the ship down by 1, but this is a -1, so now it's 0.
What if we did a 2 here, so that it can move 1 down, and then the next roll, the next turn, we can place something there. Well, no, I guess the number would depend, wouldn't it?
I think we need energy.
Don't you gain energy for that one?
No, you have to land on that space. You landed on anti-air right now.
Yeah, but can you put another die to
You could put a die here. It has to be one per column. So you're going to end up with something like this. It has to be 1 per column.
I see, okay.
And again, rows for you, but
Yeah.
columns, so it has to go something like this.
I see.
So we have to figure out where we want to put our dice and why. That was a 2.
Yep.
So, for example, we want energy for sure. So I could put a 5 here.
That would be... If
1,
you put
2, 3, 4, 5.
That's fine.
I could put that 5 here, and that would bring them to that 4 space.
That would be a waste, though.
Why?
Because we don't have energy to blow them up.
We don't need energy to blow them up. Well, that's what this is.
Oh, so we can spend the energy that we're currently on to activate this?
You'll see.
Okay, alright.
So well, I know you haven't played this before, so what we're going to do is we're just placing dice right now.
Yes, so go ahead.
We resolve them. First we move ships, and then we resolve the dice in the order of our choosing.
Okay.
So, as an example, let's see if this would work.
Okay.
We want to move the excavator forward, so maybe 4 here. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fine. Now, because this was a white die, we would have to re-roll everything else. Do we want to place the 2 or the 1 anywhere before we do that? That is research, 2 energy, but then we need 3, so forget that. We can't take any of these spots, so maybe the 1 and the 2. I can put the 1 here to prevent that one from moving. And I wouldn't mind re-rolling this to try and get a better number for this spot here. So we'll put the 4 here. Or...
Then we'd have to roll those, right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. If we want to shoot something down, then I have to put the 4 here, and we can't put anything here. So if we're going to excavate, it would have to be like a 2 here or something.
Okay.
So maybe something like that. And then, so the order would be 2 here to excavate this way. And then 4 here, and then 3 in this one. But where would I put that? Maybe... Oh, I can't put that there because... Oh, no, it's for the excavator. No, can't put that there. Alright, I'll figure this out. This was a 4.
Yeah.
So, alright, let's just do this. 4 here. This means we won't be able to shoot anything.
That would move him here.
Right, maybe for next turn. Maybe that would be helpful.
I
don't know. Like, my goal was to make them land on those spaces and then use the gun to blow them up.
Oh.
But I'm trying to make it happen with what we've got here.
Yeah, the amount of energy that we need.
Yeah, by placing this 4, we'd have to re-roll these. So do we want a 2 or a 3 at this point? I'm going to say let's just place the 4 here to get this excavator moving along. Mm-hmm. And then we'll re-roll these because that's a white die now. So now we're going to re-roll these. We've got a 4 and a 5.
Okay.
So that leaves these last 2 columns here. Now, what are we going to do with these? We can put a 5 here. Mm-hmm. And what if we did... The 4 would have to go here. Oh, no. If we put the 5, we have to re-roll the 4. Hopefully we want a low number. 4. Okay. So if we put the 4, that's the only place we can put it at this point, right? So now we've got 1 in each column, and we're going to move the ships down when we do that. So 1, 2, 3, 4 in this column, right? And then we've got 5 in this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that moves over like that. This is a 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4, that moves over like that. This is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one's a 1, and 1 minus, actually this is a 3, right? 4 minus 1 is 3, not 4. But 1, 2, 3, it should be here. My bad. And this 1 minus 1 is 0, so that stays where it is.
Interesting.
Okay? So now we're at the part where we're going to start resolving dice. So rooms phase. Now we're going to be resolving the effects of these rooms.
Okay.
These come off because they don't do anything except prevent ships from moving. So these are kind of useless to us. Now we've got this over here.
Okay.
We're going to spend this 5 minus 3 to get 2 energy. So now we're up to 4.
Oh, I see.
This one, we're going to excavate. We're going to spend an energy to move the excavator over to here. So we're going to spend 1 energy. Now I'm down to 3. And we've got this 5 here. And if we spend 2 energy, we can go up to this. There's 3, 1, 3. So we could spend 2 energy. This is 5 science. So 5 minus 3 is 2, minus 1 is 1, but we're not high enough to get to the next 3. So we've bumped up 2 spaces on the science track. Okay. So this is an example round, and then I'll be happy to let you take over.
No, it's fine. No, it's a learning experience.
It is. It's a different experience for sure. All right. So after the rooms phase, now we enter the mothership phase. We're going to move the mothership down 1, and now this ship gets to spawn on the ship, and that will spawn later at some point. Resolve the mothership action, which we just did, and then next is spawn ships. So any ships that are up here are now going to go on to one of these 5 spawn points if available. So there's spawn points here on the bottom of this mothership, and you're supposed to put it on the spot farthest away from. So like this ship is the furthest away than this. Actually, there's no ship in this column, so it would have to go here. Your first priority is to put spawn ships in empty columns. And then if all of these columns are full, then you're going to find the one that's closest to you and then spawn it in that column.
Okay.
So now that's the mothership phase. We've spawned the ships, and now we're back to, just to make sure everything's done right. Okay, decrease robot. Okay, mothership phase. Okay, we're good. So now we're back to phase 1 again. Okay. So why don't you go ahead and roll the dice and see what you can figure out. Knowing that example round and how it played out, let's see what you can do with it.
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Okay.
Now keep in mind, these spots are now open. You'll need 2 energy to use this, but we have only 1 left, so we're going to need energy here.
Is that the only place to grab
at the moment, yes. It's whatever this is, the sum of these 2 dice minus 3. So we're going to want to put a lot of energy there, maybe like the 3 and the 4, to get more energy, and then...
Yeah.
Keeping in mind that these ships move whenever you put them there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. What if I put the 4 there first, right? And re-roll all of these, because these are pretty low numbers.
If that's what you want to do. Now keep in mind, this will go down 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that what you want? Do you want the
3 in there instead?
Well, no, it's up to you. I mean, this is an empty space. Nothing will happen. So you could do something like that if you want.
Well, how do we blow them up?
They have to be on this space, one of these blow-up spaces, and we would have to get power in this room 4 or greater for this 4 here.
So, okay, so what if we didn't do that, and we did the 3 here, and blow up the ship?
Well, first, whenever you resolve dice later.
Yeah, okay.
Whenever you put the 3 here, now it goes down 1, 2, 3. Oh. And now it's on the 4. And this 3 would not be enough to destroy it.
Oh, okay, I see. So we couldn't have done that anyways last round.
No, they move first. Right.
Oh, jeez.
To blow them up, you need to move them on the space that turn.
That's rough.
And then during that same turn, use a gun to blow them up.
That's rough because we need to move him down exactly 1, 2, 3, but 3 will never be over 4, so this will always be moot. Right?
Mm-hmm. Well... Keep in mind, we've activated these 2 spaces.
What is the...
These are 2 red. So a single die can go here to attack something. You can also put 2 dice here to sum them up, to spend 2 energy, and that's how much attack you have.
Oh.
It's going to be a lot of energy, though. We're going to need to get energy.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So we'll do 4 here.
Okay, so that moves the ship on this here.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Then I'll reroll all these dice because
That was a white one, correct. Mm-hmm. 3, 6, 1, 5. It's not too bad.
I'll put a 6 there. On that energy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's fine. So you're going to put the 6. Now that would be 10 minus 3 is 7. That would bring us up to full, which is fine.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
6.
Yeah,
Only
right
6.
there. Uh-huh. And again, we can also try and move the excavator so many spaces.
Now, if you put a die where multiple ships are, which one do you move?
They both move.
They both move that same number?
Yes.
Interesting.
So if you put the 1 here, both of them will stay where they're at. Because this anti-air, 1 minus 1 is 0, these would not move.
Well, how about this then? How about this?
5.
And the 3.
That's 8.
Yeah.
Now, so 1, 2, 3, and then these would move 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be 6. So that would be enough to destroy that one.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to do that?
And then this die has to go somewhere? Oh!
You'd have to re-roll it because...
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Do you want to put the 1 first before you... I mean, you have these dice...
No. I like the 5-3 because it's higher than 6.
Okay.
Right? And that'll blow his butt off.
So go ahead and roll that. It's gonna go... It has to go 6. In this column here. So it's going to go... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it has to go here, unfortunately. That's kind of a waste. Because it has to go 1 per column. And so it can only go here.
Okay.
It's only going to excavate to that spot.
Oh.
Even though it's a 6, unless we put this somewhere else, we can put the 6 here, and that would also apply to damage.
Actually, can we put it here instead?
Well,
you just rolled that. It, yeah.
Right. So what you could do is you could put the 6 here.
Oh. Yeah, it lands right here.
Right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I see.
Okay.
I hope my face isn't covering the camera.
You're fine.
Every time I lean in.
I don't see anything.
Okay.
All right. So with that in mind, did these move down 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this was 3 on this column. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. And I think everything else was moved appropriately.
Yes.
So now that everything's moved down, no spaces were activated, now we move on to the rooms phase where we resolve these in the appropriate order, whatever we want. So I think the best option is, if we use the power now that's 7, that's actually overkill, because we can only hold 7. I say we shoot with the 6 first, spend 1 energy, bring us to 0, and then that's 6, right? Anything with 6 or... this is 6 minus 1 is 5. So anything with 5 or lower gets defeated.
Oh, okay.
So this is gone.
Okay.
That goes back on the mothership.
Okay.
Now we can use these 2 dice. So 10 minus 3 is 7. Mm-hmm. That brings us all the way back up to 7 full. Okay. And then we've got 3 and 5. The question is, do we want to spend 2 energy to then destroy this guy?
I sure do.
Okay. So 2 energy... That's 8. This is 8 here. No modifier. 8 is higher than 6, so boom, dead. Mm-hmm. So that's another ship destroyed. None of these other ships are on explosion spaces.
Yeah.
So that's it. That was. Now the mothership has to do their thing. Mm. So the mothership is going to.
How do you win the game?
This green marker has to get up there.
Ooh.
So we have to do more research at some point.
Oh.
So the mothership is going to move down 1. So this excavator goes back by 2 spaces. But that's about it. Now they have to spawn these ships. This column is empty. The next one, it would be this because that's the furthest.
Well, the first one's empty too.
Oh, is the first? Okay, yeah, you're right. The first one is empty. Mm-hmm. Okay. So 1 and 3 are open, so they'll spawn there.
Okay.
All right. So now, our turn again. So now we roll more dice.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay.
We're going to want to move that excavator so that we can get powerful room actions.
What's the number to move it?
Any number. But the higher the number, the more it moves.
The more it moves. Okay, I see. This is a
That's
pretty good
5,
roll.
for example. Like, just as an example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would move here, and then this would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The pipelines count as separate?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I see.
So we could do that. If we put a 5 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's blank. So nothing bad would happen, and this would move up a full 5.
Yeah, okay.
So that's good. So now, what else do we want to do with these dice? Energy-wise, research, blowing stuff up. How can we move these and then blow up? Now, this excavator is blocking this, so we can only use this. We would need a high number on there. If we put the 5 on here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then we can use that to destroy that. We would spend down the line.
Yeah.
So we can put the 5 there. Well, no, maybe. It's definite.
Well, unless we can put the 5 somewhere else.
Why?
So that way it can stay on the ship with the 1.
We need to activate this gun. It's either... Well, okay, so what do you want to do?
I don't know. I mean, why do we need to blow that one up?
Well, we're trying to just blow up as many as possible, right? We're trying to activate this gun space and then maneuver these onto as many blow-up spaces as possible. Like, I would say...
Oh, I keep thinking that the blow-up, though, is only for this
No, it's for everything.
I see. Okay.
So this 5 turns into a 4 because of the -1 modifier. Mm-hmm. Any ship on a 4 space or lower is going to blow up once we activate that.
Only one ship at a
All
time,
of them.
then.
Every ship 4 or lower on an explosion space would blow up once we activate that. So I'm trying to figure out how to move these onto other explosion spaces so that we can kill more than one bird with a stone.
Okay, I see. I see what you mean.
This 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, so putting a 4 here would bring this to 6. The downside is we don't have the power to deal with that. This isn't a 2. We would need a 2 to get here. This one here, we need a 4. We can't bring that down by 2. This one, we can't bring down by 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Should we put the white 5 and then roll everything else?
We could. I'm just trying to think out loud, like what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could put the white 5 here, bring this down by 5, and then when this gun activates later, that would blow that up.
Yeah, and it gives us a power.
And it's a lot of power, too. Yeah, so I would say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And that leaves us with 4 and 1 to reroll. Now, do we want to place the 1 before we do that? Or the 4 before we do that? Like the 4, for example, or the 1, for example, do we want to put that, I don't know.
We can't put that in
Can we put that here and stop that from moving? Or put this one here and stop that from moving? It's up to you.
Yeah.
We don't have to.
No, that's fine.
What would you like to do?
What do you think? I chose the first, 2 or 3 dice.
That's fine. Well, there's a risk. The 1 guarantees that it won't move.
Yeah.
But if we put the 5 down first, now we re-roll these. Now we may not be able to slow them down or get them. Right now we can't get them onto a spot where they would blow up. Okay. But if we did the 5 here and brought that one down, right there. Mm-hmm. So now 1.
I guess we'd have to roll that, right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so
unless you don't want.
No, go ahead. That's fine. We'll just re-roll those. That's fine. Go for it. Do it.
Oh, do it. That risk.
2 and 3. That's not too bad. So we want to figure out. Do we want to actually the 2 we can put here, and that would go down 1, 2, right, onto this blow up space, and that leaves the 3, which has to go in one of these 2. It just so happens that this spot is 3.
Oh. 3. And it moves it down.
3. 1, 2, 3. There we go.
And then this one moves down 2, right?
3 as well.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, and then over by 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So now
Did we move this one but down by 5? No, we didn't.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
So we're in good shape. We've moved a lot of ships now onto explosion spots. Mm-hmm. Now we resolve things in order as we see fit. Okay. So this power, we might as well get... Well, actually, let's wait on that. That's 5 and 2 is 7, minus 3 is 4. let's spend our power first
Okay.
and then get it back. That way we don't max out.
Spend the gun.
We don't want to overdo it. So we're going to spend the 5 here and 1 energy. So we're down to 4 energy. And now that gun value is 5 minus 1 is 4. So any ship that is on a 4 or less will blow up. All right, there we go. So
and the white one too?
The white one as well. Now that is a permanent loss for it.
Good.
So this will never spawn unless it reaches that spot. So we got rid of 4 ships in that one round, which was really good. We'll go ahead and do our science next. We need to spend 2 energy, right? And that's going to give us 3 research, so we're up to this spot. And this excavator needs to move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to here. That spends 1 energy to do that. Last but not least, these 2 die. 7 minus 3 is 4. So we go up by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
What is that white circle around that one number on the energy track?
Where do you see this? That's the starting energy for every.
Oh, okay.
It's for the round, for the game rather.
Okay.
So that was a really good round for us. We did really well, I think. We moved up on the science track, the research track, and we killed some ships. So now we move on to the mothership part of it. Okay. So now we're going to move it down by 1. That spawns a white ship here.
Yep.
And now these enter the appropriate columns. Purple spawns before white. So we're looking at something like this.
Okay.
Because these 1, 2, 4, and 5 columns are all empty. Okay.
It's your turn.
Well, it's not. It's our turn.
Sure.
But okay. A lot of 1s and 2 white 6s. Okay, it's a full house. I'm tempted to well, how can we do this? Okay. I definitely want some power. I kind of want to put this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not good. If I put the 6 here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here. I'm looking for a way to get something onto a spot. The 6s and 1s aren't helping any. I say we put a 6 down on one of these.
I think so, yeah.
So maybe this one here for right now. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to re-roll all of these.
Oh, a 6 would have been great for the excavator.
It would have been, probably. Depends on where it would have gone. I mean, we've got another 6 here. So the excavator would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by putting that here, that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I would absolutely do
Okay,
it.
so that's fine. So this is going to go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. That leaves these dice, the 2, 3, and 2.
The 2, I would... Ooh, no. Oh.
We need a stronger attack.
Yeah.
So we could do the 3 and 2 on these columns, and then I can't.
I would put a white 2 to roll those low gray numbers for an attack, unless. Well, we have this one unlocked, right?
This is gonna, but we can't put anything here on this side because there's already a 6 here.
Oh, fudge.
So we would be spending 2 energy for 1 die.
Ooh.
It's just more efficient to put a high value die here on the 1 energy spot.
We need a 2.
For what?
For this column to get this guy blown up.
On the 3, okay.
Yeah, it's the only
So then
possible.
we're gonna put maybe a gray 2.
But the thing is that a 2 is not high enough, so we need that 3. So I don't think we can excavate.
We can put it over here. We can combine the attack, right, of that and that.
Can you?
I don't know. I don't think you can. I don't know if you can combine the attack of this and this. I think they're separate entities.
All right. So
maybe place the white die and then re-roll these and hope for a higher number over here. So I can put the white die on
the 2.
Well, I could put it on the empty column, but it's not. You can put it on the pipe for emptiness if you want. They just move down too. That would re-roll these, and I'd have to hope that we would get a high number for that column. Or do I put the 2 over here, and this goes down to 4?
We really need a 2 here.
Okay.
That's a must.
So maybe, how about the 3 here? 3 minus
1 is 2.
2. And that leaves these 2s available.
Ooh, that's risky.
Or do you just want to place the white 2 here and then just roll these dice and hope that it's a high number?
I have to wonder, like, can you add those together? Like the
I
gun
don't
power?
think so. No, I think it's separate.
So that's a waste then.
Well, there's no other thing to do with it. I mean, the excavator is.
You can put it on empty, on the empty space.
I guess. I mean,
I don't want to. I don't want to spend 2 energy.
We don't have to spend the energy if we don't want to.
Okay.
If we don't fire the guns, then we don't spend energy.
Okay.
So we can put the 2 there and go to waste, but we can roll these dice and hope for something high over here, if you want.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead and roll. 4 and a 3. So at most it would be a 3.
4.
4 minus 1 is 3.
Oh. Okay, that's fine.
And then this 3 would have to go here. So that would go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, man.
And that would go 3, 1, 2, 3.
I almost want to take that excavator back.
Well, it's a little late.
Yeah,
now.
it is a little late. Okay.
So now we resolve this stuff.
Well, we didn't move this ship down, did we?
We didn't?
No.
Oh, 1, 2. And did we move this one?
No, we
1,
didn't.
2. Okay. All right. So now we resolve everything, right?
We moved everything? Are you sure?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Okay, yeah, we did.
Okay.
It's fine.
So, which one? I guess we do the. We've got a lot of power. So whatever we can do to spend power. If you want to house rule it and say add these together, fine. We'll call that easy mode if it's wrong. I'm fine with house ruling it. So this would be. I mean, technically.
That's a lot of power. I think we'd have to still spend like 3 power.
I'm fine with that. The penalty that would be 3 plus 2 is 5, but that's 3 power we'd be spending. So we'll spend these for 3 power. 1, 2, 3, and that's a total of 5 power.
Okay.
So we'll blow up that one and that one and that one, and these go back. And again, if we're wrong about that, then we're wrong. But
oh well, yeah.
again, this is a house rule kind of family, so as long as we're having fun.
Yeah, as long as we win.
Yeah, as long as we win. The excavator is now going to move down here and spend an energy to do that. And then these are going to gain energy. At 9 minus 3 is 6, so 1 plus 6 is 7. We're back up to full. And that ends that. And now the UFO mothership moves down by 1 there and goes to spawn new ships. So 1, 2, and that would be 3, I think. Because these are equidistant. Okay, I think we're good now. We really need to start moving up this science track.
Yeah.
But our excavator is down here, so we can start using these really good buildings. So am I rolling, or what are you doing here?
You can roll.
All right.
Yeah, I don't think it's allowed doing that.
I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. I don't mind. I mean, to me, I don't mind that. I mean, imagine an attack from 2 different areas, draining the shields on the same ship. Like, that's... You know, you punch someone in the face twice, it's going to hurt twice. It's not going to hurt just once.
Yeah.
Logic. I'm just saying, it makes sense to me.
Okay.
Anyway, so what was I doing? Okay, so this is what I rolled. A lot of 5s and a 3.
A quick question. So, can we use that rule then for every similar room then?
What do you mean?
Like, if we put 1 die here and then 1 die here?
I don't understand what you're saying.
Because we used this room with only 1 dice, right?
Yes.
And this room with only 1 dice.
Yes.
Does that mean if we put 1 die here...
I don't see why not. Then we'd have a modifier of 3, right? We would take this, modify it by 3, and then add whatever that is. That makes sense to me.
Okay. That's fine.
I mean, you're generating power... I mean, again, you have 2 nuclear reactors. Why would only 1 generate power? That doesn't make any sense to me.
It's like you need 2 workers for
one
room to work.
Right, it's fine. It's just inefficient. That's all.
That's fine. We can house roll that.
I don't think... even if it's wrong, I still think it's logically sound.
Okay.
But anyway, black 5 or gray 5, we'll put... let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 would be here. And that would move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm fine with that. That gets us all the way down there. Next, can we get anything on these spaces? 1, 2, 3. If we put a 3 in this column, but that's only a -1. So that would be a 2 power on that. Chime in if you see something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a 6. We'd have to get a lot of power here. I think maybe we should... We still need to work on this science, too.
Yeah.
We haven't taken any damage yet. We're doing well with that, but we really need to push this. We've opened up the door for this, So I'm thinking we start spending, and this is even this. You don't even spend power here. This is just a die -1.
Wow.
So we could put like a 5 here if we wanted to. Make that a 4. Actually, we would need higher research. So or a 5 there.
Unless we combined it with other green rooms.
Right. So we could like this one for example. Although we've got.
We should put all our rooms in the green stuff. All our dice.
You don't want to like do damage control or anything?
No.
Okay. Well, let's see what we
These
would
are
do.
high numbers. These are really good.
Okay. So the black 5 we'll put here maybe, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
And then the black 5 here.
Maybe at least one gun to blow up that ship.
This is 2 energy here. That would be 5 energy. Or that would be a power of 5 to blow up a ship, right? Yeah, that would blow that one up. That means this goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go.
There you go.
That leaves these 2 dice. Which do we want to place the 5 or the 3? The 3. Can we get anything? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If we put the 3 in this column, this will blow up these. So if we put the 3, say here, right?
Smart.
And then 1, 2, 3.
Blow up 2
1,
ships.
2, 3.
Yep.
And then the 5 would have to go.
It would have to be
re-rolled.
re-rolled. Yeah.
And it's a 5.
Ooh.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. No matter where, it's just going to go. So do we need power? We're going to need 2 power, 2 power, 2 power.
I'd say put it on the green.
Or 1 power. Yeah, I'm going to put it. Well, we need power though.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, we're using 2 shots. 2 power for the shot. 2 power for this. 2 power. That's 6 power that we're using. I say we put the 5 here and regenerate power for the next turn so that we have it.
How much power is that giving?
5. We're going to get 5 power from that.
Oh, man.
We're going to go down by like 5 or 6 and go back up by 5. I think that's a good...
Alright. 4 research would have been great.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
Maybe. We'll find out. So, this 3... Well, let's resolve these in the right order. This is a 1 and that's a 4. So these have to be resolved individually for some reason. So this 5, I'll spend 2 energy. 1, 2. And then this is a 1 and a 4. And that's 5. So that gets us exactly 5. This is a 1 and a 3. So we would want to spend... Unfortunately, that would only bring us up to here, the next space. We'd have to spend 2 energy to do that. So we're down to here. And then we use this, actually, this 5 here. We spend 2 energy to... Oh, no, this is the excavator. I'm sorry. So that would be... This guy would come down like this. And we use that. And this is 2 energy. We're out of energy now for this. It's a 5. So anything on a 5 space is going to take a hit. 3, 4, 3... and 4. So all of these blow up.
Alright then.
And this goes away.
Nice.
And that goes out. And this we get 5 power from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're back up to 5. So we're almost halfway up the science track. And we're holding our own against these ships. So now the UFO comes down, like so. Activates that space and spawns that ship.
Okay.
Now these new ones have to come out. Like so. There's that.
Is this based off of Falling Skies?
I think so. And then this one would have to go here.
Okay.
Okay. So go ahead and you give this a shot.
I keep looking for Noah Wiley in the rulebook.
Oh, okay.
From the show, Mateus.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ooh.
So you got a 66214.
Okay. I will do... Let's see. I'll do... 3, 6... You know what? I'll do this one. So it can land 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Okay.
on this thing.
That's a good bit of research there.
That
would do... This 6 alone would be 3, 2, and 1.
Yeah.
So that would go up by 3 there.
And I'll do the 4...
Another 6 here
would...
I'm just saying, another 6 here would give you 12, and that would also push up another 6.
Yeah, I know.
But the problem is, would this 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it would land here. So it's you do you. I'm just presenting options.
I kind of want to put the 4 on that last red on the gun.
This one here?
No, the other one.
This one down
here.
That gives a +1, making it a 5.
And this, it would make it land on this right here.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right. Okay. Correct. So.
And this one would have to move too, right? 4?
Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep.
Okay. And I don't know. You figure out the rest.
No, go ahead. Keep going. You're on a roll.
Oh, jeez.
You've got a white 6. If you don't like the low numbers here, we can put the 6 down somewhere.
We could. Well, how about this then? We'll put a 2 here, and do 1, 2.
Okay. That's fine. We need energy. I would say we need. There's an energy spot right here. This is +1. I recommend putting.
That would bring the mothership down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What about the 1? Oh, either way. Ooh, so maybe put the 1 here, or if we put the 6 here to up our science more, right? That gives us 12 science, and that would push us up to here. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, we can do that.
And that allows us to re-roll this 1 into something else.
Oh, so risky.
Whatever it is, it's a 1. That's fine, because now if we put it.
It'll stay.
It'll stay where it is. It won't move because 1 minus 1 is 0.
Okay.
And the mothership will not move down.
Okay.
Whew, I know. Okay, so now we resolve the dice in the order that we want. This comes off because it doesn't do anything other than prevent things from moving. We have 2 minus 3. This is useless here. There's not enough power. 2 minus 3.
So it takes away a power?
No, it does not. It's just you can't lose power.
We're house ruling.
Okay.
No, just
so you're looking at 2 power here, 1, 2 for 12 science. So this is 3, 2, 1, and 6. That's 12. So this goes up to the 6 spot, and we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 away from beating this. That leaves this 4 over here. We spend 2 more power down to 1. That gives us a power of 4 plus 1 is 5. So anything on a 5 or less will blow up. This red one does, this one does, this one does.
Okay.
And that's it. This one is still fine. Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so now the UFO will move down, and our rover moves back by 1, our excavator. And now these guys prepare to spawn in empty columns, and then this one goes here because this is further down. Okay. Here you go.
No, go ahead.
Go get them.
Oh, jeez.
Go get them. You got this.
I didn't know you played this before.
Once.
A long time ago?
Yeah, a long time ago. 64112.
Oh, jeez.
We need power. We only have 1 power for this round, so
Okay.
make it a good power spot.
Okay.
This is a 6 plus 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would put it on the 3 spot. So if you did fire this round, you'd probably knock it out.
So
The gray 6 could go here, and that
Yes.
would get 7 power by itself.
I'll put...
And that would go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on this 3.
On the 3?
So we would, as long as we have a slot that we can shoot from that does 3 or better. You can put the 4 here, for example, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And then 4 minus 1 is 3. That would knock that out and that out.
Okay.
And that leaves these here. The 2, 1, and 1.
I'll probably...
The UFO is moving down a spot.
The UFO?
This mothership is going to move down and make this go back 1.
Oh.
That means we're going to have to get 6 again.
Ugh.
I recommend we go up by 1 slot. This is only going to cost us 1.
I think so.
So let's just get 1 science to push us up by 1. That way when we move down a slot, we don't have to regain that much progress.
Alright, I put the 1 there.
Okay.
So that way it lands on a 2.
That's fine
and
with
then
me.
we can roll these.
Alright, that works.
Although the 2 would have been nice. Oh, man. Okay.
2 and 3, okay.
Fine. So we could put the... It has to be on those 2 columns, right?
Yeah, I mean we could go with more science, but again, we would want this to kick in back to the 1 spot because repeating the 1 is going to be super easy.
Okay, so why not do a 2 here?
That's fine.
That way it'll add.
Well, we have the 1 here already.
Oh, yeah.
So if we put a 2 and a 3 here, right, that's 5 science for that and 1 for... So it's going to go 1, then 5. We're going to end up here, and then we're going to go back by 1. So we're going to have to redo the 3 again.
Okay, that's fine.
So, but if we do that, I mean, like, I would say, like, put these somewhere else because that's we're wasting 2 power just to go back a slot. You know what I mean? If we move up by 1...
All right, hold on, wait. What about then... Okay, what about this then? Put the 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Because...
Yeah, we don't have to use the spot. Yeah.
Well, this is a 4. We can blow that up if we add the...
Right, that makes sense.
The dice together.
Okay.
Per the house rule.
That's fine.
And then we can roll this and hope for better.
It's a 1, so we can just put that right on top here and prevent it from moving.
Yeah.
And, well, actually, are we going to get a 4? Because if we are, we can move these down by 1. If we put this 1 somewhere, we can just put it, I don't know, here and just not take the action.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you don't have to take the action, but you still, we're going to encourage them to move down by 1.
All right, and then that moves to the right. Yeah.
To the left, yeah.
Or left, yeah.
So now we resolve stuffs. The problem is power. That's one thing you didn't account for. Actually, no, that's right. We have this here. 7. Let's spend 1 power if we can. So 1 power here brings us to 0. This is a 4 minus 1 is 3. So anything on a 3...
What? I thought we were adding...
we would have to spend... Alright, so hold on. Let me rethink this.
What about the...
How about we'll spend this 1 here to go up by 1.
Yeah, that's better.
Now we're on 0. Now we're going to spend this 6 on the plus 1 to get 7.
Yes.
And now with that in mind, now we can spend this and this. It's 3 energy to get 6 in all, right?
7. Oh, no, because
minus 1 here. So 3 and 3 is 6. So that power of 6 is going to knock out 4, 3, 4, and 2. These ships are not standing a chance against this. Again, we're probably house rolling it to the point where...
Yeah, we are. What about this one? It was on a 3.
That goes away too then.
Yeah,
I didn't even see it. It's too clear for me. Okay. So that leaves this die, which we don't have to activate. We can't do anything with it. Because the next one is 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's just going to come off.
Alright, so go ahead.
Alright, well the mothership has to come down. Now because this ship is here...
Does it get destroyed?
It just goes back on the mothership. Like that. Our science comes back by 1. We're on the 6 again, so all we need is a 1 to push forward. That's why I didn't want to advance any further. And now all of these just sort of spawn...
Line up.
Yeah, they line up for their next assault.
Okay.
Yes. Alright. Dice. We haven't taken any damage yet. 3, 3, 3, 3... Well, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, it's a 5, however. I want to start pushing science so we can get the game going and end it.
We could.
So I'm thinking maybe the 3 here. No, the 3 here. That would give us 4 power. That goes 1, 2, 3. And then this 3 here. I'm trying to also figure out what to do with research and...
Well, if we put 2 3s here, that will give us... Oh, no, I keep forgetting. We have to add those.
Well, this would give us... Right, so this is 7... We need... This is 4 right here. So we would need, something to add up to... So maybe I put the 4 here and then re-roll and hope for a higher number.
What about that last excavation, that slot?
Well, this is still half excavated. This room, we would have to move this... We could put the 3 on this column and move this all the way up and then use this in the future.
I think we should do that.
Okay, so we can put the 3 there, and that's just 1, 2, 3. We can actually put the 4 here and overkill it.
Why?
So that it moves here. Oh, is that a red 6? That's a 6.
Yeah.
So I'll do the 3 then. Alright, so yeah, it's not going to matter.
Did you re-roll since you put down that white die?
I thought... Oh, okay. So we'll pretend like we put the 3s down first. Do we want to do anything with this black 3 before we do anything else? Because we didn't actually move that one.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I I guess I would say add it for research.
Okay. I say, yeah, research is good. So, what, the black 3 or, well...
The black 3.
Well...
Unless you use the 4 for research to reroll those.
We would need a total of 4 to get past the next 2 slots.
Alright, so 4...
so maybe...
4 on something.
Right here, maybe? It's already taken. Maybe this one, and then re-roll these, and try and get a better number here.
Yeah, I think so.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm.
Roll these. 3 and 3.
Oh! Why not put both of those on these green slots right here?
That's 2.
That's okay, because it adds 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That'll actually shoot us up to here.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one was
also 3.
There's no one in this column. Oh, it must be 1, 2, 3, and then this can't bump over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
then we resolve.
So we have 4 power. So we'll try and do this right. There's no energy required for this, so we'll just do. No, that's 2. So maybe we can.
I have to wonder, can we like add it all together?
No, we can't. Each green area is treated separately. We do have to spend an energy to move this up. So we're going to do that. This is now 3. This is 7. This is going to be 1, 3. That would bring us up to the 3, but then this would go to waste.
Yeah,
I say we.
I didn't know. That's
fine. What we'll do is spend the non-energy one to move us up by 1. That gives us to the next tier. Yeah, we need 3.
I would have rather. You know what we should have done? We should have put that 3 in the power then, if that were the case. Because I didn't take into account.
That's okay. It's fine. With this 7 that we've got, we can just power that twice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that brings us up to the 3 here, but not enough to get past the 5.
Mm-hmm.
And then we just do this energy here. That's 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we've got 5 energy for the next round. I still think we're in good shape, and we've got this now available to us.
Okay.
So the mothership now comes down. There's nothing bad happening, and no new ships are spawning.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll the dice and get some good green numbers in there.
Yeah, really.
Shoot us to the top.
I want 3 greens. I want 18 right there. Okay. 15? 5, 10, 15?
Well, you'd have to put the black 5, and then if you put a white 5, re-roll that. So do you want to put the 4? Is 4 happy? Are you happy with a 4? 5 and 4 would be these 2 right here.
Yeah.
So you could put the 5 and the 4 here, right? And that would be 9. And that would bring you up to here.
Okay. So that would bring them.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Should we switch
1,
the 5
2,
and 4?
3, 4, 5. That's fine.
Okay. Okay.
There's a power here. We can spend a power for 5 more. That would get us to the 3.
Oh, really?
Well, oh, I'm sorry. No, that would actually we'd be on the 3
need
at that
11.
point. We would need 11 total.
I was thinking if we put this on the green.
On this down here. Well, here's the thing. These 2 slots are now blocked because of these.
Ooh.
So I would say we generate power and do things for the next turn.
Yeah, to blow them to heck.
Right.
All right.
Also, to keep in mind, the next time he goes down, we're going to go down by 1.
Okay, that's fine. All right. I guess we'll do this 5 first for...
We can blow up a couple of ships. You've got a 5 here and a 3 here, right? So,
what do you mean? Wait, where?
Oh, well,
I can't.
We haven't moved them yet. That's right. All right. Well, we've moved this one already, so it's going to be here forever, right?
Yeah.
3. So we can attack something and get rid of that at least.
Yeah, I want to put this 5 on an attack, but I'm trying to figure out what the position is.
What about 5 somewhere?
I think the best thing would be in this column, because he would still be one before. Yeah. Unless we put the 2. Can we put the 2 on the red? Actually, no, that's a waste.
What about power?
Yeah, I'm going to put the 2 on that power on the bottom. No.
This one?
That one. So that way it'll land like that.
Okay, makes sense.
And then with this, I'm gonna put it on the far left corner. On
this is a 4.
Yeah.
And this is a 6. You would need, this would not be high enough to kill this, so...
Well, no, it's still...
Oh, it still moves, that's right, yeah, that's right.
So, this is a 3, this is a 3.
Okay, so you're good with that.
So, yeah,
so
the 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that moves over there.
Yeah, and I did that because we only need 1 for that.
That's fine. And then you have to re-roll that white one, right?
Yes. I'm hoping for a
1.
Well, no, because it wouldn't be enough attack.
Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping for like a 4.
Oh! 6.
Okay.
Well, we could get more power out of it.
He would hurt us right here, right?
I think, yeah, if he crashes into right here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he would be right here. So he wouldn't be there yet. He'd be right in our sky.
Oh, okay.
So he would be right here. So we could, if you want to generate more power here, or try and do more science, but I don't know.
It might, yeah. It's not. I don't think it's gonna be.
I say we do power, so we can set up for the next turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I was trying to calculate the 6 and the 5. If you put it both the green, it was still 1 away. From
Yeah, it would. We would have to get close. 11 here for the next turn.
So close.
Okay, so now we're going to resolve this here for 1 power. That's 4 power. So this is gone. This is a 3. That's gone. That's it. Okay, so these are still alive. We'll do this one here is 3 power. So this brings us 1, 2, 3 back up to full. This is a 9, and so we're going to spend 2 power, and that brings us 5, 1, 3. That's 9 exactly. And then lastly, this 6 here.
It's overpowered.
It's overpowering, but we're full up, which isn't bad.
Every power that we should actually put in our research.
Yeah, that's how it's going to work.
It's logical.
So the downside is that now the UFO comes down, and we have to move that back by... Now we need 14.
All right, that's okay. That's doable.
We can try and get 14, right? So that goes that, and these spawn there and there.
We need a 5, 5, and 4.
And we are 1, 2, 3 spaces away from destruction.
Death. Okay. So go ahead.
That's how close we are to losing this. We need to get that last bit up there.
And that's from house ruling that one.
Yeah, I'm not going to stress over it too much.
No, I know.
This is a great...
14.
Well,
yeah.
14 would be enough, right?
Yeah.
So we can do something like so.
And then you have to.
We're gonna take some damage first off.
Yeah.
So first of all, let's get the 6 in there. Boom. So we're gonna take 1 damage.
Yep.
And then we put the 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna put the 4 here. Boom. And then we get another damage. So they're crashing into us. We're taking damage. But then, we've got our shields up or whatever.
Then you have to re-roll because...
Yeah, I have to re-roll these because I put that white 4 down. 6 and a 3. Jeez. I'll put the 3 down for... Well, let's see. 6. We've got power. Just for funsies, I can put... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll put that over here somewhere. Maybe put that here for the... This will bring us up to the 3, and then this would bring us past the 11.
Sure. And then you put that white thing down, so you have to re-roll
that. It's fine. 5, whatever. Boom. So this was a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That goes over. Yep. So we've got 3 health left.
You have to put this down there.
Where was that?
Anywhere.
Anywhere.
You just
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Fine. Fine.
Power.
Power. So yeah, I'll just spend my 5 here for this to go from that to... we're on the 3 space now. And now we need to get 11 for that space. Well, we have 6, 4, and 4 is 14. We're going to spend 2 energy, and we have now reached the top of the track, and we have won the game.
Alright, so we built the Doomsday Machine, and we blew the mothership out of the water.
Well, we had... what's his face? Jeff Goldblum. Go up to the mothership with a virus, and planted the virus.
Why Jeff Goldblum?
Independence Day.
I don't like that movie. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Ida Lee is fired. Now seeking position
it's
for...
Falling Skies, not Independent Skies.
It's still similar, okay? Alien death scenario kind of thing.
I thought you were talking about Jurassic Park for a second. I was like, what does dinosaurs have to do with this?
Oh, God. What did you think of? Did you enjoy this, or was it too stressful? Not stressful enough?
It was okay. I liked it. I still think that the house rule made it a little bit, even though it was challenging. I can see how it got a little bit easier with that house rule. And
you mean combining the power of the guns?
And it makes me think, like, do you remember in the Star Trek, a lot of the Star Trek episodes where they need 2 people to initiate the self-destruct? Or, like, or in Forewarned, where they need 2 people for, like, handprints and stuff? That's how I figure that these rooms are.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I mean, it's okay. I like the game. It was fun.
Did you like the whole puzzling with the, like, figuring out, okay, I want to activate these rooms, but that would mean that these ships would go down that many spaces.
It's a very different mechanic. I enjoyed it because it was very different.
Different, okay.
Like, I'd never really played anything else like that. So, it was kind of interesting. I like the puzzly aspect.
It is a solo game, and like I said, there are more scenarios.
I would love to play those campaigns.
I don't want to spoil anything, but, like, this is, like, this is all the stuff in the box.
Yeah.
Where we pop and stuff. Yeah, I don't want to do that yet.
Yeah.
Like,
I was watching How to Play earlier, and they actually blurred
the information.
stuff. Yeah, like the comics and stuff.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I would love to play the campaign.
Okay.
I want to know the story behind this.
Add that to your list of games that you want to play.
All the campaigns, Holding On, and XCOM, and Destinies, and all
just
that.
not enough time anymore.
I know.
All right, well, Under Fallen Skies. I would give this a go. If you like solo games, again, you can play cooperative. Again, this is the base game. There are other mechanics that we did not utilize, the blue robot dice, for example. There are other boards. You can flip these over to make them harder. We chose Roswell as our city, and that has an A-B on it, which determines the base layout. But there are other cities like New York and Washington, D.C., and they give you special abilities. On top of that...
on the flip side of them, too, if your city gets destroyed, you can actually flip them to get
correct.
abilities.
Yeah, if your city gets destroyed, you can flip it to the red side, and it does something for you, which is cool. And there's also another board of this to add. There's a C board that will make your base slightly different depending on what city you're using. So there you go, folks. Hopefully the camera hasn't been kicked around too much. Under Fallen Skies. If you guys haven't already, subscribed to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I'm going to publish. This is Vincent Idley. Thanks for watching, and we will catch you guys next time.
Bye, guys.